Okay. Well, let's get it up and running. Actually, that music's still a little bit loud for me, so I'm going to just pop that down a bit.
Cool.
And pop this down a bit as well. Okay.
Yeah. I can confirm we are live on YouTube.
We're live on YouTube. Okay, great. So welcome to.
And we are also live on Steam.
We're on live on Steam as well. Excellent news. Okay, so this is the August Dev Shootout. I'm going to play some games for Cycle 28. Sean's going to commentate and generally rib my poor play, I'm sure. Give me pro tips. Sean is very good for giving people pro tips.
Yeah. Once I've figured out all the windows I have open right now, so I can actually watch you playing the game.
So as you can see from the leaderboard on the right-hand side of my screen, I haven't played any Cycle 28 on PC in August, which is shameful to say. So I've put a 0 score in, but that does mean that on this very last day of August, I might be able to squeak in a half decent score and get us get me up on that monthly leaderboard. Yep. Sean, I can see you got 5,312 points.
Yeah, which is not bad.
August.
I'm pretty happy with that, but it's putting me 12th at the moment.
Well, I know you can do better. I know I can do better. So we'll see if we can get some of that live on stream. So I'm going to just... Yep, that's all fine. I'm going to look at my upgrades before I start going. So I've got drone gun and multi-shots. I'm going to start with that. Yeah, on the PC, on my PC version, I've only got one upgrade to unlock. On the Switch, which is something that Sean and I have been playing quite a lot of Cycle 28 on, I've got maybe like 6 upgrades unlocked. So I've got a little way to go there for me. But
yeah, I had the thing where my first run on Switch was like 7,000 points. I've been playing it on PC a lot, and yeah.
Well, you just got to
so
be
now
better.
I'm working at it.
You got to get better. That's all. That's all that is. Okay, so I'm going to start playing some games for the August Dev Shootout stream.
Awesome.
There we go. Okay.
Hello to everyone who just joined. Dave cannot see chat, so I'm looking at the chat, so I can answer any questions. So we're both developers of Cycle 28. It's out on Steam and on Nintendo Switch. So if you're watching it on Steam, we are on the store page, and it's currently 30% off.
30%. That's a third. That is mathematically almost a third.
It's not a third.
It's not actually. A third. Okay.
No, it's less than a third, but that's still
in real
incredible value.
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's a bad sign.
So, have you got any strategy going? Like,
does it look like it? So, yeah. Oh dear. Wow. That is a hopefully no one's watching. Hopefully no one's watching the stream yet.
I can confirm there are definitely people watching.
There's definitely people watching. Okay, that's so. My first couple of runs, obviously, I'm gonna put down to the fact that I've been playing a lot on the Switch, so I need to get used to.
So you use keyboard and mouse.
Well, I mean, you say a mouse. I'm one of those crazy people that does use the keyboard for Cycle 28. Yeah. Most people use I think it's fair to say use a controller.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah. Yes. Some people. Well, I actually I ended up like obviously I was always going to put controls in. Yeah. I remember putting them in because I think I was getting RSI from testing the game on the keyboard.
Nice.
Which was
how's that
a thing.
Go away. Yeah, it's a legitimate thing. Right, okay, so also a legitimate thing is my multiplier.
So if you're new to this game, if you've not seen this before, it's a Cycle 28, and it's a kind of asteroid style shooter. So it's momentum based. If you fire your engines and go in a direction, you will keep going until you fire them in the opposite direction.
There is no break. There's no break.
The
ooh, spicy. I want this 7. Yeah, there we go. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Another carrier up there, strafing along. Let's get this up to 10 if we can. Yes, this is a start of a run. This is the start of a run. No, we just can't get too cocky. I've got quite a lot of drones, so that's good news. Ooh, gunship's quite scary. Okay, That's good.
Yeah. Yeah. So the idea is to get a high score. That's it, really. Like that's the kind of loop, and it's about beating your high score and then seeing what happens. This is a pretty good run, actually.
Don't sound so surprised. Oh, I paused that because I was talking to you.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, there's my first split. That's my first boss. Let's get some. We need some health. That's an unfortunate boss to get because in this drone build, like, he is just going to sweep up my drones, and that's a problem. That's a problem. So I'm not running the kind of multi-shot broadside build that, like, a lot of people when they first play the game really enjoy. Nothing wrong with that build, but it's not the most defensive build out there. He says. Getting into trouble. Ooh. Oh, that would have been bad. Oh, that's that's a bad way to end that run. Okay.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Chitan. What if? So let's think. Someone on YouTube asking to recommend some .NET stuff.
Okay.
So tutorials.
Tutorial. Oh, you got some tutorial talk. Good.
Yeah. So this is now your third run?
Yeah.
What was the last run? I missed the
4,800.
Yeah. 4,800. Mine was 5,000.
Yeah, I'm still a little bit below. That was a really good opportunity to start strong today.
Yeah.
But it bodes well.
What I quite like is that our games attract lots of programmers, it turns out.
Yeah.
So if you are looking for tutorials on, like, game development or C#, Quill 18 is a really good. Like, I like Quill 18.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is about Quill 18 is he makes lots of mistakes. And actually, I think that's a good thing.
Well, that's how you learn anything, isn't it?
Yeah. Is that you. Yes. And that's, like, we're both lecturers, and that's how I try and do things. So I record, like, like, we've got some of my programming tutorials are on our channel for web development mainly, and, like, I let mistakes happen, and then you get to see me debug.
Yeah.
Which is a super important skill, like, really important skill.
Yeah.
And very hard to teach. Like,
you're not going to get things right perfectly every time, are you? Let's be honest.
No.
In anything in life.
That's the aim. The aim is to create code that doesn't have bugs in, but, like, in reality,
yeah, it just doesn't work.
Can you do that?
Life doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
Life does find a way, though. That's the important thing. It's another important lesson from the Pillbug channel. Ooh, okay, so I got the another sweep drone. I just really don't want another sweep drone boss, to be honest.
First boss? This is the first boss?
Yeah. I hate to say it, I've already beaten your monthly score.
Yeah. I kind of want. Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
I was just thinking, I want you to pass me the controller, but obviously that.
Well, I can in a kind of less literal, more internet figuratively sense. Some of those words make sense.
Yeah. Ooh. This is looking good, actually. You're not quite halfway through yet. So, yeah. So it's the weekend finally.
Finally, yeah. You had a bit of a week.
4-day week in the UK. It's been a 4-day week, so it's not been so bad.
Sometimes those feel like the worst, though, because you're like, this is what it could be like. It could be this good every week.
Yeah.
But it's not this good. It's like it could be this good every Cycle 28 run.
You've got a pretty good multiplier now.
And I've just lost it.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
So if you don't know. Well, it was still pretty good.
Yes.
6,125. Where does that put you on the global leaderboard?
So let's have a look. Well, we're looking more about the monthly. Okay, there's
sorry, I meant monthly.
Global's not so. 8th. There we go. Okay. So
yeah.
I mean, it's a steep curve once you get to the top 5. That's Haystack does it. He's consistently 20k plus every month. Haystack. He is a beast. So
He's got some kind of knack. He has got you can watch his videos if you want to see, like, what he does.
Yeah. Bless him. He's definitely he's posted some stuff on YouTube. No voice, but just watching him dissect Cycle 28 is a thing to behold. For sure. Arrow taking me out. There's a scout ship out there, and I just don't really want to get involved with that. Or more carriers.
I think that is the trick: is to know when that was close. Is to kind of farm those guys. You're almost at 10 times now.
Yeah.
What's your current position in the? What's your best score?
7,000 something. I think.
So you've not broken 10,000.
No, sadly not.
Is that what's going to happen today?
With a bit of luck, and I've had some lucky scrapes already.
Yeah.
Maybe if I get in the zone a bit.
This is looking good.
Yeah.
Because those when you've got a 10 times multiplier, those carriers are worth a lot, right?
Yeah. But I mean, this many drones is just like, if I keep it tight in a tight circle. Oh, there goes the multiplier. Yeah, there goes the multiplier.
Yeah, you flew right into those.
Yeah, thanks. But that's the thing, like with this drone build, like you can just get sloppy. You can get really sloppy because you're
you're running a drone build. Are you running a drone build?
No, I'm just running drone guns, I suppose, is the key. Like drone gun is like, is probably the best upgrade in my.
Especially when you think,
like multi-shot is strong. There's no denying that. But I think in terms of actually generating significantly ridiculous scores, I think drone gun is probably the way you have to go. Well, not the way you have to go. The way I have to go.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. What does Haystack use?
I can't remember.
Do you remember?
I can't remember. I think the 20k pluses. I mean, I don't count them in. Like they are just way beyond me so far anyway. So it doesn't really. I don't really think about what they're doing in the sense that you try and learn from them, of course. But in terms of like how it compares, how it stacks up on what I'm doing, it's just they're so far ahead. It's not even a conversation.
Yeah.
See, because I do stupid stuff like that, and I've lost my way a bit. Okay, so that's it. Like I get a really good start, and then you kind of.
That wasn't far off. Like 6,000. That's only 1,000 less.
I think 100 if we're being generous. But it's about like maintaining.
Oh no, hang on. But that's less than. Yeah, sorry. Because that's your personal best is not the one you just did.
No.
You didn't beat your personal best today.
No. So yeah, if you're looking at like monthly leaderboards, I'm now 7th instead of 8th. So that's gone up one.
So what is the top of the monthly? Like 22.
22. Yeah, I mean that's Haystack doing 20k. But I mean there is no hope doing 13,000, and that's a low ball score for him. He's usually up there with the 20k as well. So maybe he just hasn't had enough time this month, or the sun's been shining, or all those kinds of things that can happen.
Yeah,
can and do happen. So the other thing to do, which I might try and mow if this doesn't break 7,000, is I want to play around with a light drone build with drone gun. This is not a good start.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that at the Nintendo event, right?
Yeah. Because I don't know who it was. It might be There Is No Hope. It might be someone else who early on, kind of in Discord and stuff, was saying, or in one of the Steam forum posts maybe, that they like light drones because they keep up with them. Like it's quite mobile, and they're like usually when my runs go badly, it's because I've left my drones behind, because they're just like your shield, right? They're what keeps you.
And I suppose that's the thing. Is like the drone gun, the light drones have lower health.
Yeah.
So I think, and like I should know because like I know the maths. So I think the way I did it was that a standard drone, I think, dies in 2 of the small bullets.
Okay.
So you've got the small bullets that like the drones fire. So a drone needs to hit another drone twice, and then the heavy drone, like, has got like 3 bullets worth of health, and then the light drone has got 1, so that's like 1 shot, and then there's your standard drone is somewhere in between.
But I'm wondering, so like with drone gun, are you essentially mitigating that lower health because you're just spawning drones so quickly?
Yeah,
that it doesn't matter.
I think
like, it doesn't
that
matter.
Might be it. It's like you just have so many of them, and then they keep up with you. Like, so that could be.
It's not. I mean, yeah, I can't blame the drones for not keeping up with me. It's my fault for not keeping a tight enough circle. But sometimes you just get panicked by like the alarm, and you're like, oh, I need to get out. I need to die. I need to not die as things get a little scary, and then you lose your drones and you lose health because you don't have your drones. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
No, that was silly, Dave. And then you stop firing, so you're not spawning enough drones. It's a slope at this point. It's a slippery slope of. Not...
It is kind of it's balanced that way, right? Because you can only get the more drones if you're firing, and if you're firing, you're not healing. Yeah. So yeah. Flew into those.
I did flew. That was on me. That's on me.
Yeah.
But this feels like at this point, like I've done quite a big chunk of my potential scoring. It's about kind of surviving.
Oh, watch out.
It's about surviving and maybe getting that last kind of extra 1,000 that's going to put me above where I was. And this is just this is good, but it's too much. There's too much there. Like, can't farm those late carriers like you can the early carriers. It just doesn't work that way.
Yes.
Wrong side of these shield ships.
Oh.
No. Okay. So that's fine. I'm gonna try the light drones. I just want to give it a go, and we'll see how it goes. I'm intrigued because like multi-shot, you get so used to seeing that spread of 3 bullets and it doing like so much damage.
Yeah.
That I'm gonna be really intrigued to see if I can sorted it out in the same way, or if I just feel like really underpowered somehow. Well, that guy went down pretty quickly, so that's fine.
Yeah. Everything is fine. So you up to much this weekend?
What am I doing this weekend? No, actually it's quite a quiet weekend. I might be playing some games on Sunday, but just want to chill out. I've had a lot of visitors, which has been great, but it's been quite full on, and we were just in London last weekend, so that was great. But what about you? What are you doing this weekend?
I'm going out for a curry later.
Nice.
Mint and mustard in Cardiff, which is super nice.
Yeah. That's very cool.
The last time I went there, we'd just been to an escape room.
Oh yeah.
So there's one of the have you been to the escape rooms in Cardiff?
I haven't. No, I've done other escape rooms, just not that one.
Yeah, there was one. Spoilers for one of the escape rooms in Cardiff. But at the end, there is a point where you have to fire like Nerf guns at targets.
Oh yeah.
We were like properly on the. We had like a minute left when we got to there, and then it was like you do all this logical deduction, and then you get to this point, and it's like, oh, just fire some rubber things at a rubber thing, which seemed just cheap. So I ended up throwing the gun at the target and just knocking it over, and then got out. But I was so. Like, I was stressed out. I've never, like, I felt like I needed to just go sit in a quiet room.
You felt like you were never going to get out.
So close. It was like the closest thing I can describe it is the feeling of like it reminds me of the feeling of like what I would say is the last boss of The Witness. And I keep coming back to that feeling of like that stuff. But yeah,
I don't feel like I'm missing multi-shot all that much. It's hard to say how much light drones is helping.
It does make a big difference. Like, there's a lot. It makes a huge difference damage-wise.
The question, I suppose, is have I kept my multiplier longer because of it? Which is really hard. Is like there's just so many other variables on top of like that to make that such a hard conversation to have, really.
Yeah.
Getting rid of this damage a bit. Ooh,
oh,
hello, scout
biggest
ships.
group. I suppose that's when you. Oh no. How have you? Yeah. Ouch.
Yeah. Didn't feel ready to go left or right. Had to keep going forward.
That was like. What's interesting is because I've got this open on like 3 different streams, I get to see that 3 times because there's a different delay to each one of them.
Oh, good. Yeah.
So
Okay.
I got to watch exactly what happened.
Nice.
It would. There must be something out there that we can like. Some system where I can click instant replay. I would love to have a setup like that.
That's a bad start. Okay. Yeah. That would be very cool.
Mm. So yeah, I might sit down and take a look at intelligent design again this weekend.
Oh yeah.
If I get some time.
Cool.
But yeah.
Do you want to tell people what we're doing?
Yeah, we're doing an update. So we just kind of announced that the experimental, so Intelligent Design and Evolutionary Sandbox is our second game, our first game.
Yeah.
So this is our second game.
Yeah.
And we're currently doing an update for it now. We've kind of got Cycle 28 out on Switch and everything. That's kind of calmed things down a bit. So we're working on intelligent design for a bit. So we've changed the controls quite significantly.
Mm-hmm.
It was the first thing we did, so that you can test that out now. You've got a lot of drones. This drone gun is
it's legit
significant, right?
Yeah.
Are you running light drones as well?
Light drones still, yeah.
Yeah, they are definitely sticking with you.
Yeah.
They are. That's an interesting dynamic that I didn't realise was a thing. That's cool.
Oh, Dave, what are you doing?
You just
what are you doing?
You just handed your multiplier away.
You know what I was doing? I was too busy just looking at the lovely drones. That's the thing.
Yeah. You got hit.
Yeah, I know. Thanks, Sean. The problem is
so,
I've got too many drones, so these guys aren't spawning drones. That's another issue.
Yeah. So there is some balance there.
Yeah.
But then, in theory, then you really shouldn't. You don't have an excuse for losing the multiplier.
No, I don't. Like this is all me.
I would say that.
This is all me. This is all poor play.
Yes. So we are we're doing an update for intelligent design. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we did the first, like, I suppose in our heads it's like 3 parts. It's like the UI, the tutorial, and then a new map. So I was wondering about sitting down and having a look at the map.
Nice.
This weekend, trying to figure out what to do with that to make it interesting. Train.
Yeah, I think train's a good one, but this run has not been good.
Yeah, but you haven't got a very good multiplier.
No, I know.
So maybe this isn't the build. I don't know. Like, it's harder to get you like once you've got your multiplier, it should be easier to keep it.
Yeah.
If you don't get hit.
If you're not.
Yeah. But then it's more difficult to like raise it, I guess.
Possibly. Where are my drones? I seem to have lost quite a few of them.
Because I suppose the other thing is, well, like killing drones will increase the rate at which the difficulty increases. Because you're getting kills.
Well, I can find
so
obviously enough
right,
of them have
now.
died. Yeah.
The drones will eventually, like, once they're off screen for a certain amount of time, they will. Watch out! Yeah.
God! I thought.
Was that the first try with that build?
No, it wasn't. That was probably the second or third. It feels good. Like early on, you feel like you have a ton of drones, and then there always just hits that point for me where stuff is so crazy that I have to get away.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, then I end up like losing that drone shield. I lose my multiplier, and it just doesn't go as well. So I think if I can get like a good 4K from early on, pre-split. That's weird.
Then
that sets me up.
Yeah, something. If we come back to this again, something would be nice is to see like the graph of your score. Because I bet there's something to be said for like knowing. There's going to be an optimum. There's going to be like, cause if you do too well too soon, the difficulty ramps up really quickly, and if it ramps up quickly, then that means it's more difficult. Whereas maybe there's some kind of sweet spot where it doesn't get too difficult too quickly, but maybe. I don't know. There's a lot of drones there. So I'm trying to like. I mean, I'm watching this on a stream, but like, can you tell? Yeah, I can see the light ones are so small.
Yeah.
You can barely see them.
But they just like swarm. Like it's just it's awesome.
Are they just flying into them because they'll do damage through collision, right? So
yeah, I don't know. Like it doesn't feel that way. Like every now and again you just see them swarm, and then there's suddenly a bunch of bullets.
Yeah.
Blue bullets that aren't yours because they're too small to be yours.
Like that. They attacked.
They are doing a legitimate amount of damage. In fairness to them, I think. Like every now and again, especially against scout ships, they just pop in and go. Boop, 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 boop.
So I think the thing is to always keep an eye on like numbers off the side of your screen. Well, don't. Oh, that was close. What you're doing is you're flying backwards, and that's killing you because the camera.
Yeah, the camera
punishes you for doing that.
Yeah.
So you need to be careful with that kind of stuff.
It's a 3K split. That's not the worst.
I need the lube, but I want to watch the end of this.
Well, there it is. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah. Okay, Sean, go. You're welcome. I had the Dreadnought there as well. So for those who haven't seen that yet, because he hasn't come up on stream, that was the Dreadnought, big, long, multi-gunned boss. Who's a pretty good boss to get for a drone build, I think, because the rollers are the ones that just come along and sweep your drone swarms. So he would have been a sweet boss, I think, but didn't quite get there. So I mean, you're starting to see why I'm not at the 20k mark, why I'm not one of those players of Cycle 28. Respectable scores, but not the scores that some of our best players have been getting, which is good. I mean, no one wants the developer of the game to be the best person at the game. They just need to not be embarrassing at the game, and that's why me and Sean started out these dev shootout series, because we were embarrassing at our own game, and we wanted to make sure that stopped happening. But it's really interesting as well. It's really been really interesting seeing, like, streaming it and seeing how that changes how people play games. Like, I watch a ton of people streaming games, like most of you will, and you take for granted how good they are at it, because being able to play games and talk about what you're doing, and engage with your audience and stuff like that. So Sean's doing this chat, I'm not doing chat, which means I can just focus on trying to get a half decent score.
Yeah, it's hard, right?
Yeah, I mean it is. I think we say this probably too much. We probably talk about this every time we play the game.
I think it's worth reminding people.
Stream. Yeah. I think it's just an interesting conversation that people don't always talk about. It's like people just assume streaming is easy, and like loads of people do it. I mean, loads of people make it look easy. That's the thing.
Yeah. Well, they do a lot of stream. I didn't realize how much these guys stream, and they stream like hours and hours and hours and hours and hours all day. But yeah. How's this? See, this seems like it's going better.
3.8k. I had times 10 for quite a while, which was nice.
So, but sometimes, like when we were at the Nintendo event, someone got like a super high score when he was talking to us.
Yeah. I think you just kind of like
zone out.
Yeah, you can overthink this game.
You've got the dreadnoughts there. If you keep, you've only got a 1.
Yeah.
Like, those are rookie numbers.
Those are rookie numbers. Yeah. You're not wrong. Okay, let's get out here a little bit. I need to heal a little bit up. Let's get these drones to try and get my multiplier up a little bit. Yeah, that's not working because one drone was just like showing me what's what.
I do like watching them dogfight each other.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Like it took ages to get that behaviour to feel right, or to look right.
I've reached that point, obviously, where I've stopped being good. Like you come in, you take a couple of runs to improve, get yourself back into the game, you peak a little bit, and then you're just like, I don't know, less focused. Yeah, interesting. I'll try.
I don't know. Yeah, it's I don't know. What were we gonna say?
I was gonna say I'm gonna try one more run with this particular build and see if anything else. Yeah. Shove some others.
I should have totally got myself a drink when I went to the loo. I didn't. So we're gonna get horse here. It's actually, the weather is quite nice today.
It's beautiful out there. Beautiful out there. What am I doing? This run is not good to begin with. Yeah. I had a little wander out earlier. It was wonderful.
Oh, did you lose it? Yeah, you did.
Yeah, of course I did. Oh, I told you. I'm losing that focus. That focus. It's no good. Alright, let's get some health back. It's not good because that's how you lose drones. Okay, now we need to get back on the drone.
God, I talked about intelligent design, didn't say that it's also on sale.
Ah, yes it is.
Everything is on sale, and we're on sale because we're celebrating the golden ticket.
Yeah, what's the golden ticket?
We haven't even talked about that, right? So the golden ticket is there's a secret in Psycho 28.
Exciting.
It's still a secret.
There's still a secret. No,
I would say there's only 3 people in the world that know about the secret.
You're not including our better halves in that then.
There are. Well, I think if we gave them the game, they couldn't.
That's true. That's true.
They would probably know. Well, I think they'd know about the same actually, as people who are. Yes. Anyway, so yes, I think a lot of people knows there is a secret, but only 3 people know how to solve that secret.
Yeah.
Oh, that was So Olivia Bergen, who is the protagonist, is stuck in a time loop, cycle 27, and then the idea is to get to cycle 28. And for 5 months, and we calculated exactly how long, but I can't remember that.
16 hours. I want to say something like that. Oh, we got to roll up.
Watch out! No.
We got to roll up. I thought I was a better health.
No, that was it. That you could tell.
That was. You could tell. I could clearly not tell. Right.
Yeah, my point is, someone has solved it, and someone's got to cycle 28 and seen the end credits, and is the only person to have seen the end credits, apart from us.
Yeah.
So we're celebrating. Sam from Australia is winning every game we've ever made.
That's
which is at the moment that's only 2 games, but every game we make in the future as well. And some other stuff, and he's also nominated some people from our Discord, and they are going to win some prizes because he used some of their stuff to help him. And so we celebrated by putting the games on sale. So we got, and also revealing and releasing the experimental upgrade to intelligent design, so you can try that out.
Nice. Yes. All
what
good
are you
stuff.
going with?
Well, I'm just playing around with the concepts of this, because we were talking about feeling bad about not feeling bad, but that tension that the game presents you, where you either shoot or you heal, right? You can't do the both. But this rear gunner lets you fire while boosting, and you can stop firing. To heal. So this almost seems like a better survivability build than anything else.
Yeah. Potentially, I think there's something in that. I'm wondering if this is my build. Anyway,
this is your build.
Okay, to explain what happens here. So it's the Gungeon from the Trousers. that's what it is. So when you fire your booster, it starts firing a gun that is a lower fire rate than the front gun. Now, what that means, I don't know if this is the case in the browsers, but in Cycle 28, so the mechanic for healing is that if you stop firing, you will heal. So you have to stop firing and not take damage, which is not being demonstrated right now. And so, yeah, you stop firing, I'm not killing things. That means I'm not building my multiplier. You know?
Why would you want to do that?
Now, when you have this upgrade, when you are boosting, you're firing the gun, but you're not pushing A, so you are not actually so you can heal. You can heal and fire, but you're firing through your exhaust. Hey Tom.
It's backwards. Is that Tom Burmaster?
Tom Crumpet,
Mr. Crumpets. Very nice. Hope you're having a good Friday.
Where's Tom on the leaderboard right now?
Ooh, good question. Look at those drones. Those drones basically killed that spaceship for me. That scout ship, should I say. Spaceship. They're all spaceships, Dave. Two carriers,
Where are you on the leaderboard now, Tom?
Don't shame the man. He's only just come onto this.
Okay, don't worry. You can, if the number is, it's up to you. You don't have to reveal that.
Oh, that's not good.
That's absolutely fine. I'm not where am I? I'm not very high, right?
No. I like how I just said that even without really knowing.
Yeah. I'm nowhere as well. Don't worry about it.
It's not nowhere. Oh, big train. Big train with half decent multiplier that's now gone. Whoa. Ooh, lally. Let's get out of dodge. With my rear gunner firing. Go, rear gunner. Go. Okay. Now I need to get back involved. Need my drone support.
Yeah.
It's not going well. Okay, we're okay. Everybody relax.
Switch is having an impact on what?
It's having an impact on my life.
The Switch is having an impact.
Rear gunner's no good.
Oh, on the scoreboard. So it's two separate scoreboards. Interestingly, the Switch is like a lot higher. The scores got higher quickly, right?
Yeah, they ramped up pretty swiftly comparatively.
Yeah. I'm putting a link in the chat to the YouTube stream. On my Steam stream, it looks a bit choppy, so the YouTube stream is seems smoother. So you can head over and watch there if you want. So yeah, so I think probably because the controller issue. Did you say? Is that what you said?
What? No. Yes.
We think the scores are higher because everyone's using a controller from the start.
I think so.
We don't have any data on the amount of time the Nintendo Switch players are playing the game, and so I'd be interested in that. Like the idea that you can basically keep it in your pocket, makes me feel like maybe there's more of a chance of you playing it more.
Yeah.
So that might help. Yeah, I don't know, but they did off the bat seem to be a bit. The scores seemed.
Well, they hit 10K like within the first. Was it the first weekend or even the first week?
Yeah, it was pretty quick, and I was struggling to keep up with the reviewers even.
Yeah.
For sure.
Whereas I think the PC game definitely took a little longer for people to hit 10K, then 20K.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm still I keep meaning to sit down, and I think I've said this before, that there is, I think what's quite interesting to me about Cycle 28 is that there is a maximum score. So in a lot of ways it's like some real classic arcade games, which had a max, this is the biggest score you can get in this game, and it's the same for Cycle 28, but it's a bit more difficult to calculate.
How did I just slide into that?
So because there's a limited time, you've got 6 minutes, and you know the fire rate, and you know what's the maximum score for a particular unit, so you could calculate that. Right? So there's a way. Watch out! What were you doing?
I was busy calculating the maximum score anyone could have in Cycle 28.
Yeah.
And I think it was roughly 3,441.
Yeah. Apart from the fact your personal best is higher than that.
Yeah, I must
on
have.
The screen right there.
Life hacks. You heard it here first. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep on trucking. Like,
what build are you good? What build are you on now? Double shot and the gun.
Drone gun. Yeah.
Well, drone gun. Okay, you go.
Drone gun. Multi shot.
What if you tried drone gun heavy drone?
I feel like I don't have some kind of logic for that. Like, the light drone argument to me makes some kind of logical sense.
Yeah.
The heavy drone, double drone, to me makes less sense because your drones survive longer. So,
yeah.
like, you're mitigating some of the benefit of the drone gun spawning drones quicker. Do you know what I mean? Does that make any sense?
Yeah. Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What just happened makes no sense because I just let that stupid drone. Anyway. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm just going to keep on going. Maybe I'll get a better score for 6k. Did I get 6k or 5k earlier? I think it was 5k.
I'm not sure. Yeah, so Tom is saying that, yeah, all Switch gamers having that universal control scheme makes sense. They'd be better quicker.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so. Yeah, I agree. I think that's part of it. It's been actually, like, to us, because it's the first time we've launched a game on 2 platforms, it's been really interesting to see the differences.
Yeah, 100%.
Between the people, the way that they approach the game. I do, like, there's just a different, but then the other thing I think you need to, that also comes into this is, like with Steam, like, it's like this, there's so much on Steam that, like, you get slightly, there's just so much choice and so much to buy. I think people spend a lot less time with a game on Steam.
Yeah.
Because you can buy another game pretty, like, whereas I feel like on Nintendo it's much more, there's a feeling of like, this is my game for the week or the month.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't, that's, well,
what am I doing with
but
this
you've got a really good
guy?
score. Do you need to just go and
just
like
chill
compose
out
yourself
for a bit? Yeah, okay.
and then because
Not
yeah,
fly
5,000 you can easily get, like, this can easily be your new personal best.
Why would you
Easily.
say that? Like, why do you say this at events and stuff all the time? You jinx people. You're a jinxer. You're a jinxer. Don't know if you knew that about yourself, Sean, but
Yeah.
this is some self-realization here.
Yeah, Tom's just saying he spends more time shopping than actually playing. I tend to, like, that would be no, this is
yeah, okay, we're safe. I don't have any drones anywhere nearby me, though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to build our drone army back up. I'm assuming they're just getting owned somewhere by something and someone.
Yeah.
Okay, got a good mobile. If I can just sneakily grab one of these, 2 of these.
You just need to get, don't fly into it.
Yeah, but you know, sometimes, Sean, that just has to be how it happens.
Get out of there. Get out of there. I wouldn't, like, remember what we said about flying backwards?
Yeah.
No,
Howard's forwards. Forwards.
Yeah, but not into the area where you knew. You missed those 2.
Yeah. What do you mean missed those 2? I flew daintily around those 2.
What's your personal best?
I'm not telling
you. It might be 7,169.
Well, it's, maybe you might have access to some board.
How are you firing into that area and just not hitting?
It's a skill, Sean. It's a skill.
So could this be the day that you beat 10 grand?
Why would
10,
you? Why would
like,
you say that?
You could get a boss now on 9 times multiplier and get there right now. One kill. One kill. All you need to do is get that 1 kill. It just has to be the right kill.
Such a jinxer. I don't know how it's taken me this long to realize it. Oh, that drone. He just like came in and was just like, nug. There goes your 10 times.
Yeah.
Right. Excuse me.
Okay, you have beat the 10,000 mark.
No! Whoa! By 13 points!
And that means you've unlocked everything.
Achievement unlocked. Yes, that's it. Unlocked the Steam achievement. Unlocked the upgrades. All the while, Sean jinxing me.
So where does that put you on the monthly leaderboard? That's a decent score, right?
What's a reasonable score? That's a reasonable score. Monthly leaderboard, 3rd.
How is?
Third.
Oh, that's global. That's global. Yeah, that's good. Third is good.
Thanks.
Third is like top 5.
True facts. You heard it here first.
Tom is claiming it's because he was watching.
Yeah, thanks, Tom. Thank you, Tom. So that's 25th on the global leaderboard.
Yeah. Ben is just beating me by like 20 points.
Okay, now I've done the 10k mark. That feels good. That feels good.
Yeah. I think we need a couple more runs.
Really? I think
yes.
Okay. All right, 1 or 2. It's nice to go out on a high.
Yeah.
But okay. What is that last upgrade before we?
That's what we need to look at.
So is it? Oh, it's Defend Strike. See now, with my penchant for flying into things,
then that might not be a bad idea.
It could be a good upgrade. I don't think it is. I think there are some upgrades. Not all upgrades are created equal. That's just the truth. And I think that might be one of the weaker ones, Sean.
I think we should show it.
Say?
I think
we should show it. Oh, should we? Okay, all right.
Because I don't think we've actually shown this on stream at any point.
Okay. I guess
because it's one of the last ones.
Yeah, it is the last one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm just going to fly into stuff then.
Yeah, to show it off.
Just to give it a good show. Which sometimes is harder, easier said than done. Or in this case, it's not.
Yeah.
Is it a chance? Is it a chance to do it? Oh, is it because I haven't fired? There we go.
yeah, you haven't fired.
Okay.
So was there not collision drone as well?
Right, there you go. Yeah,
Come on, that looks good.
It looks good, but it's not good because you don't want to hit things.
No, you don't want to hit things, but when you do hit things, then that happens.
Yeah, but like
who get to see?
But it just doesn't happen often enough, does it? Like
no.
If it also triggered when you got hit by a bullet, huh?
Yeah, does it? Yeah, no, it doesn't. It's on collision.
It's collision.
Yeah.
So maybe in a future update we could maybe look at that.
Possibly.
So let me try.
But I think, like you said, the thing it. Yeah, but no, there you go. So that did it.
Yeah, I suppose. But they kind of just don't look that. It doesn't feel that strong.
But it looks cool.
It looks really cool, especially when you like randomly tap a drone out in the middle and you didn't even know you were doing it.
Well, yeah, I suppose the problem is it's one of those things where it's you don't get the benefit from it enough, whereas the other upgrades you do.
Yeah, of course. That's the issue.
Yeah. I think that otherwise it's,
What's weird is in those drone swarms, it happens quite a lot, and you're not annoyed because you're like, oh, my multiplier's going up. It's fine. So that's like the one time it shines.
You've not really been trying on this run, so this is not good science.
It's not good.
Maybe we should. Maybe like that's a suggestion for something we can start doing now.
Maybe you should.
I think we should do some with future videos. Let's do some science. What is the best set of upgrades?
That's the last thing I want to do.
I could draw a graph.
This is your fun. This is not everyone else's fun.
I think people would like to see a graph.
I think that would actively be a negative thing to have in the world. Yeah, I think that would be a negative thing.
Are you saying there are enough graphs?
That's been my experience. I'm also saying that people don't need to know, like, that mathematically there might be an optimum build of this game.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, when I say science, I don't really mean that
there will be no science going on.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Well, I'm talking like we just get a whiteboard.
Is that your definition of science?
Yeah, it's a whiteboard.
Anything that involves a whiteboard.
And a whiteboard eraser.
Oh, I've been doing science for years without realising it.
That's pretty much it.
Okay.
If you're doing really good science, you draw on like a piece of glass with one of those cool white pens.
Yeah, no, I haven't actually quite got to that level of science.
Or on your window, if you like, that's how they give you a PhD.
Doing it on your window.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So this is not a good run. I'm too busy laughing at you.
I think
I didn't mean to kill it.
One more good run we want, like, or like, you know, one more chance at a good run. No science jokes.
No science jokes. I mean, I can still pull this run back a little bit, but it's going to require me doing things that I don't usually do. Like,
so it's interesting. So yeah, I'm going to keep talking to you now and not give you a chance to have a good run.
Thanks.
So you unlocked everything, and once you got the 10,000. So you must have like one upgrade. No, there's probably a couple of achievements you haven't got.
Yeah. Probably.
Oh, watch out! Watch out! Watch out!
Yeah, that's done. That's done.
This looks like no. Okay, I think that might be a good spot to call it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Do you want to? It's up to you.
Yeah. That's fine. My personal best speaks for itself.
Yeah, you got the 10,000. That means you win
on stream. Well, I mean, you know, yeah. I mean, I feel like you needed to have perhaps an on-stream chance to beat that, but you know, it's okay if you're able to. If you feel comfortable,
as I have said, I'm
going
to
August
curry. I'm going to go eat a curry.
Go get your curry. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thanks everyone for watching.
Yeah, thanks guys.
The game is on
in.
sale right now until Monday.
Monday.
Yeah, so if you'd like to look at it, pick it up.
Cool. Cheers,
Thanks
everyone.
for watching. Bye.
Bye.
Let's watch Dave fumble around and stop streaming.